Here is an update of our garden. It's the end of August 2023, and we've got some carrots starting down here, basil. We've got a big old cherry tomato plant right there. These are some beans, and this is our potato plant, which has just grown into like a large bush. And if you see how the leaves are turning down here, I think that's a good sign. That's a sign that it's almost ready for the potatoes to be picked. Over here we have another cherry tomato plant. You can see them on the vine. We've already harvested several off of this plant. And then you'll see behind here we've got more basil and dill. So basil helps your cherry tomatoes or any tomatoes taste sweeter and better flavor. Here we've got cucumber. We harvested one. He was yellow, so operator error on that one. I'm gonna try some new things next year. Down here we have a beautiful spinach plant, and we've got a marigold right here. He's about ready to bloom. And then we've put onions and garlic around the perimeter of the plant to help again with companion planting and to ward off unwanted pests. We've got some beautiful kale that we've harvested several times. And over here we have more herbs. I believe that's oregano, and we've got lavender on the end right there. He's pretty small. And let's come over here. This is our cantaloupe plant, but I don't see any cantaloupes forming. I have heard that the larger fruits and vegetables are harder to grow at high altitude, and right now I think that that's true for us. Here's another small tomato plant that we planted a little later in the year. Here's a beautiful zinnia or zinnia. We have one right next to it, so we have those throughout the garden for companion planting to attract bees and also help with companion planting. Here we have a nice beautiful marigold, gorgeous. The lettuce didn't do very good. I think I let it get too tall, so that was my fault. And garlic, look how beautiful. Down here we have some more spinach that we planted later in the year, and more carrots and another marigold. And then in our second raised bed we have another tomato plant behind him. Look at this beautiful basil. It is doing so well. This is only 4 plants, which is what you can do in a 1-foot square plot. So those are doing great. I did make some homemade fresh pesto with our basil, and it was delicious. Here we have a marigold. Look at these beautiful green bell peppers. I am so excited to eat those. And another zinnia. Look at this beast of a zucchini plant. So we've got a couple zucchinis on there. You can maybe see them right there. I'm just waiting for them to hopefully get a little bit bigger before I harvest. Down here we have some strawberries, and I'm really hoping they do well because I love strawberries. Over here we have our jalapeno peppers. So they are coming along. I don't know if you can see him right there. Yeah, so those are doing good. We have a few more jalapeno pepper plants right there. And then let's go around to the other side. So over here we have some more basil there and there. Another marigold on the end here, again for companion planting. Marigolds really help keep away pests that you don't want and attract bees and the other helpful pollinators that you want. We have a few plots of beets in our 1-foot squares. So here's one. I actually need to start transplanting those today. And here's some other ones that we planted later in the season for a late crop. And here we have some more beets. So I am so excited. I am a beet lover. Here we have some more onions. I'm kind of keeping those in whether they're ready or not, just to try to keep those pests away since we have such a short growing season here. And here's another bell pepper, so I'm hoping he comes along nicely for later in the season. There we've got more basil and oregano. Here we have a little squash plant, and you can see our squash back there. And here's another baby dwarf marigold and some onions, and that's again our tomato plant. I also, just for a little bit more, put some squash and zucchini in these pots over here. So you can see that guy is coming along great. And we have another zucchini over here, you can see. Yeah, so they're doing pretty good. We kind of, I was gone, my husband forgot to water this one, but he just perked right back up to life. So praise God, everything's going really well.